Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Via. I lost 50 pounds in 1 year. And if you are a beginner and just getting started on your weight loss journey, I'm going to give you 8 tips that will help you along the way and to get you started. Make sure to get you a pencil and a pen to take some notes, okay? Because health is wealth and we want to get those results, right? Right. Okay. So the first one is eat more protein. And you guys will see me kind of looking at my monitor because I took notes because I didn't want to miss anything. I wanted to make sure you guys got all of the tea, everything I went through. Through my journey, I journaled like almost, I won't say every single day, but I journaled like often during the week, my thoughts, everything I was eating, just to kind of have like the fluctuation and really master this weight loss. So let's get to it. First one, eat more protein. Protein helps you stay full and preserve your muscle while losing weight. And if you're anything like me, I am 39 years old. This year I will be 40 years old. Yes. And as you age, you will realize you lose a lot of your muscle mass and you need to preserve that. So eating a lot of protein will help you. Some examples of good proteins that I used was eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken breast, fish, lean ground turkey, and ground chicken, cottage cheese, and protein shakes. So those are some examples that can help you on your journey. And also, protein is so important because it's going to keep you satiated like through your weight loss journey. So just ensure that you're adding protein to every single meal that you have. And even like your snacks, it needs to be high protein. My motto is if it's not protein, it's not going in my mouth. Okay. So I had to teach everyone around me that, and also like my colleagues, anyone I encounter, my household, like my husband and my kids, people will always try to feed you food on your weight loss journey. Distractions will come, but just remember, hey, if it's not protein, it's not going into my mouth. Okay. So the second one, walk daily. Walking is so underrated. People feel like you have to go hard or go home, or you have to have these intense workout goals to achieve weight loss. And it's simply not true. Through my journey of losing 50 pounds, I did a lot of walking because it didn't burn me out. And me being a busy full-time career woman, wife, mother of 2, and just keeping up my health and just the daily nuances of life, I didn't have time to have these intense schedules that will make me extremely sore. And then I can't just keep up my regular duties in my regular life. So walking is a great tool for just getting your heart rate up and exercising. For beginners, I will start with 20 to 30 minutes a day. Or if you have like an Apple Watch or something like that, a Fitbit, it'll record it. So I would say like 6,000 to 8,000 steps, or start where you're comfortable and just work your way up. Also, just keep in mind, this is not medical advice. This is just my experience on how I lost 50 pounds. And the third tip we're going to is drink more water. Many people confuse thirst with water, and I would honestly say what helped me is drinking a glass of water before each meal. And if I was bored, or a lot of times when you're just like not really thinking or really just bored, you'll start nibbling on things. But instead of nibbling on things, have some water near you. All right, me personally, I'll share my water. I always keep this, I don't know the ounces, but it's a lot. It's 4 cups or something, but I always keep my water near me. I carry this thing around like life support. It goes everywhere with me because I always want to make sure I'm drinking my water. Oh, and mine in the business that pay me. So let me take a sip. Yes, indeed. So y'all get your water. And some people will say, I like the Stanley cup. Some people will say, hey, that's too much for a cup. But that thing I've had that thing for a year plus. And when it comes to my health, I'm just not cheap in those areas. I want a good quality cup that is going to last me. And whatever one you find, get it and use it, okay? The fourth tip is to stop drinking your calories. The fastest way to reduce calories is cutting back on drinking them. For example, like soda, sweet tea, like the fancy coffee drinks that they have at Starbucks. I live in Dallas, so they have a Dutch Bros here. And I mean, it's a lot of other places that, I mean, it's loaded with sugar. Juices, y'all, just cut juices out of your diet, okay? Like if you're trying to lose weight, juices gotta go, all right? And last, which was kind of hard for me because I enjoyed it, alcohol. I'm not one to say I drink every day all the time, but I am a social drinker. But during my weight loss journey, I had to cut that out. Normally I'll save like every other Fridays for my drinking day. Like it was like my spouse and I, we have a date night and, listen to go out and hear some live music or, just vibe at a bar. So I like to have a little drink or two. But on my journey, I had to stop drinking those calories because I had goals I needed to get to, right? Right. So cut it out. And to replace, if you like to drink, get some sparkling water, get a tonic water. There's ways to replace that alcohol. Just do not drink your calories, okay? And the fifth tip I have is build your plate different. If you are struggling with like portion control, you could get the portion plates. They sell them at Walmart, Target, Amazon, wherever your nearest store that sells plates. You could get the portion plates that have like 3 sections on it. Or just kind of mentally remember, if you're conservative like me, like I'm not buying a new plate for portion control. I can literally count it or use my hand for portion control. So an easy visual is half a plate of vegetables, 1/4 of a plate of your protein, and 1/4 a plate of your carbs. And the order I ate it in was getting my protein in first, then eating my vegetables, and then if I was still hungry, then I would eat my carbs. And that was super helpful for me. If you're counting calories, when you're using your plate portions, you really don't have to. But if you're just someone that likes to count your calories, and I personally will recommend it like the first week you're starting your weight loss journey, because we always underestimate the calories we eat. And a lot of times you're eating way more calories than you think you're eating. So you could go on a free app like MyFitnessPal, or I think it was, there was another one. I can't think of it, but just Google free apps of weight loss. But I know for sure it was MyFitnessPal. And then there was another one that you could use to just count your calories and then make sure you're in a caloric deficit, because that is essential if you want to lose weight. And my sixth tip is don't drink your weekends away. And this, oh my goodness, this wasn't for y'all. This was really for me, okay? I wish someone told me this a long time ago when I started my journey, right? Because a lot of us are working 9 to 5s, or we work during the week and it's easy to stay disciplined, and then weekends we relax. But many people drink or discipline Monday through Friday, but don't undo your progress from Monday to Friday on the weekends. And that's normally with restaurant meals, drinks, and snacks. A lot of times mentally we could say, hey, and I'm not telling y'all I was the same way, okay? I was like, I did good Monday through Friday. So this weekend, I'm about to just enjoy myself. And then Monday comes and it felt like I was constantly doing a reset. I was doing a reset because I was just having no control over the weekends. And so I was like, you know what? Let me keep this going through my weekends and see how that will work with this weight loss journey. And truly, y'all, keeping it going through the weekends will help you, okay? And that was just focusing on consistency and trying to beat the perfection. Because a lot of times you could have that mindset of, I'm trying to be perfect at this or beating myself up. But no, just remember, even on your weekends when you're more relaxed, you're not on a schedule, consistency beats perfection. So if like on weekends you do like to go out, there will be these are things you cannot avoid. Like there will be birthday parties, there will be invites, there will be weddings. I mean, there will be the girls' night, date nights, family nights, you name it. Those nights you can't really escape much. But if you stay focused on wherever I go, I'm on a weight loss journey, and that's a priority. So I could go out and enjoy whatever festivities I'm going to, but me being on this weight loss journey is priority. And you keep that in mind, you'll be good, right? You're right. So tip number 7, focus on what you can add versus take away. Instead of, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, letting everyone know I'm on a diet, I can't. Change that mindset, because sometimes feeling overly restrictive is detrimental to your weight loss journey. When you learn the things you can eat versus what you can't, it's changing your mindset, and mindset is key to weight loss. So example, okay, the things I can eat, I need to think of adding more protein to my diet, adding more vegetable, which is fiber, to my diet, adding more movement to my diet. Okay, I haven't drank all my water in a while, adding more waters. Today I did 8 cups of water. Okay, let me push for 9 cups of water tomorrow. That mindset feels much less restrictive. And then if you're living in a house with other people, they won't feel so on edge with you as well. Because I know in the past when I was with my husband, in the house with my husband, y'all, we've been together a very long time, married almost 13 years, and been together, add 5 more years to that, right? But I would be like, look, I can't have this, I'm doing this. And he was just like, okay, I don't know what to give her because she can't have nothing. But when I start telling him, okay, I want more lean protein, I want more vegetables, let's go out, let's go walking. Hey, I bought me a Stanley cup and I bought you one. Let's have a friendly competition on who could drink all their water first. That makes it more sustainable versus focusing on the I can't. So focus on what you can add and not what you cannot have. All right. And number 8. Ooh, y'all ready for this one? Because this one here is, I got to take a break on this one I had to take a breath on it, because this one here, a lot of people just do not do it. And it is, be patient. Healthy weight loss is usually 1 to 2 pounds a week. The goal isn't losing weight super fast. The goal is keeping it off for years, for it to become your lifestyle, okay? So please, please, please keep in mind, weight loss takes time, and be patient. I gave myself a goal of 1 year to lose 50 pounds. Although I achieved that goal less than 1 year, I gave myself 1 year and surprised myself when I lost the weight before my goal. because you want to make sure it's sustainable. Because if you're doing it quick, like, I don't know, I've seen some things where people are trying to do these extreme weight loss goals, like I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 1 month. This is just an example, you know? And when you don't hit that goal, that's discouraging. And you have to take time, because 9 times out of 10, you did not gain the weight overnight. So you're not going to lose the weight overnight. And you got to give your body time to adjust and teach your body what you're trying to do, because your body will fight back. If you've been overweight or obese for a while, your body will fight back. So you have to, it's a mindset. You're going to have to change your mindset and understand, okay, this is going to take time. There's going to be setbacks. There's going to be times I'm going to fall off, but I had to remember to get back on it, get back on that schedule, stay consistent, and be realistic. Because through this journey, being realistic is going to be key, and then knowing it's your journey. Please, I will say this, please, please, please don't compare your journey to someone else's, okay? Because some people lose weight faster than other people. And sometimes there's other people that lose weight a little slower. So even if you're losing like a half a pound of weight, half a pound a week in weight, that's still progress. You have to understand everybody's body is different. And as you're learning your body and you're new on this journey, it's going to take time. And staying consistent will beat perfection any day. And keep in mind, this is a journey. So you're going to have to keep this up for the rest of your life. So finding what works for you is key to weight loss. It's not a quick fix, okay? You want to make this a lifestyle. You want to know, this is what I do on a daily, and this is how I maintain a healthy lifestyle. So I hope these 8 tips were helpful, guys. Also keep in mind that when you're on a weight loss journey, find a healthy weight goal that makes sense to you. For me, I want to always stay within a healthy BMI. So when I started my weight loss journey, actually, let me just say, before the kids, before me becoming a mother, I was always in the 130s. And I knew during like my maternal years, I wanted to get back to my 130s. I had gotten up to 185, actually up to almost 200 when I was full term pregnant. And so I knew eventually I wanted to get back to my 130s. I knew that was not going to happen overnight. I mean, we're talking about anywhere from 50 to 65 plus pounds. And I've never been that size just on a regular. So just like as a normal thing. No, it was reasons for it. So I knew, okay, my body's never been this big before, and I'm going to have to take steps to get myself back to a healthy weight. And just being within a healthy BMI is going to be so helpful, because it's going to cut out, like I said, I am 39 years old. I will be 40 this year. No health problems. When I do my annual checkups, and my goal is to stay healthy. I've watched so many people in my family struggle with their health. I see people on breathing machines and struggling. I mean, some people can't even just walk upstairs without being out of breath. And if that's you, it's definitely not an attack towards you. But walking and taking care of yourself is normal. That's part of life. The way you wake up and you eat, you need to have your health the same way. So just stay focused on your goals, take it one step at a time, and just know this is a journey that will turn into a lifestyle. And it will not be easy, but it will definitely be worth it. And if you've stayed this long on this video listening to me, which I definitely appreciate, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing this for the rest of my life. And it's just a good journey and documentary for myself because I knew how hard it was losing those 50 pounds. And I've done it multiple times. It wasn't just a one-time journey. I've done it each time I had a child and just in the process of life where you gain weight. So this weight loss journey is definitely a journey. As of now, I'm in maintenance, but maintenance still takes work, dedication, and consistency. Just because now I'm at my weight loss goal in my 130s, it doesn't mean I undo all the progress I've done. No, the same steps that I shared with you guys today, I still do it daily. This is my lifestyle. And I hope that this video has been truly helpful for you. If you have any questions, be sure to leave it below, okay? And I will do my best to get back with you. And until the next video, guys, take care of yourselves. And I wish you the best of luck on your journey. And make sure to subscribe. And we're going to do this together, okay? Because I believe in you and I know you could do it. So take care for now, guys. Bye.